Hey, Brandy. Hey, Michelle. How are you guys? Give me just a second. I need to share this out to a couple people. Brandy, I just saw your message now. Yes, I did. And it was, I'll send you the amount it was. It is live. It is me. I am live. Um, okay, that's that one. And that is this one. If you guys could share it out, that would be awesome. Okay. All right. Okay. Brandy, I messaged you. Okay. No problem. You know it'll take a couple days. If you don't have the confirmation in a couple days, please let me know. Okay? All right. We are back here. We are live. If you guys could share this out also, I'd appreciate it. Hey, Miss Carol. Hey, Miss Sue. Hey, Beth. Yes, Charlene, you know we're live. Hey, Kathy. All right. I was working on shipping. As a matter of fact, I stopped midstream because I realized, hey, Miss Michelle, I realized what time it was. Miss Linda, I hope you are doing well. And I told you guys I was going to be doing a feed, trying to start around noon. So that is where I am at. All right, I got all kinds of stuff going on. Uh, you're on, you. You're not. You. You always ask me to send you out. Okay. Okay. Hey, Dodie, how are you doing today, Dodie? Hey, Lydia. You have a good time too, sweetie. All right. So, this is what we got going on. You're at Disney. I know. You have fun. It sounds like a good time. I would love to be at Disney right now, but it ain't happening. All right. This is what we got going on so everybody knows. Yes, I did, sweetheart. Thank you. That was number one. I have slides of the pieces that have not sold on the pickup I'm doing this weekend for the ladies, so I will show those pieces. There is one 9-inch available in that. Hey, Miss Cindy. These are immediate. Everything today is immediate pay. If it's regular stuff, you're going to get the 10% discount again today for paying it right away. Um, if it's from these slides I can't give you the discount because I'm not making any money on this. This is just doing it for a friend who is in a situation where they unfortunately have a lot of health issues and things going on, and trying to help them out. So the slides will be no discount, so you guys know. Everything else I'll give you that 10% discount because, like, as silly as it is, you guys, a lot of you guys paid last night, which was awesome. And because of that, I was able to do way more shipping than I expected today. So that was awesome. However, my husband's not here and he has my van. So when he gets home, or if he's not going to be home in time, I will have to schedule for UPS to get here. And I'm going to try and get even more stuff out later. But I wanted to do the feed first. So I have slides. I have a bunch of $2, $3, $5 items, things like that. I also have some more expensive items, some other pieces that I haven't had a chance to show, or they were just sitting here. So we'll get all that stuff done and see where we stand. Wayne is on a pickup, so it really depends on what time he gets done with that. Um, he is going to be, I don't know who's going to be more busy, him or me, because he is going to be dropping stuff to people during this week of his fun. Besides, okay. Tracy, there's a couple ways you can do it. Okay, you can contact me through Messenger, and I will, give you some options based on pictures, what you're getting rid of, so on and so forth. You can put it on Facebook Market. You can post on, and I will tell you this, okay? If you post on the pages or Facebook Market, and say you put 10 different figurines out, you're going to get 100 people contacting you and maybe interested in one or two. It is not as easy as you think, because there are obviously pieces that people want, and then there's the pieces that are very common that are real hard to get rid of. It depends on how quickly you need to get rid of them. It depends on how much work and time and energy you've got involved in them, and it depends on pricing. There's a lot of things that go into it, because I will be honest with you, I can price something on Facebook for, I try and tell people to message me for pricing, because it's much easier for me to know what pieces I'm talking about. But I'll post it, and I'll get 100 people who will come in, and I'll give them all the same price. And then as soon as I sell it, somebody else will come. Well, you already gave me a price. I understand that, but you did not come back and say, if I'm interacting with you and I see you've seen the message, you have not replied to me, that piece is still open for the next person. So there's a lot to goes into it when you're posting. But if you want to message me, I will happily give you, some advice as to what you can do and how you want to do it. It depends on how big your collection is, what your kind of pieces you're selling. Boxes don't necessarily mean people don't want them. People are just more leery, because pieces end up broken easier without boxes. I mean, I could show you here, because I have this one wrapped, When I wrap pieces, this is how I bubble wrap them, okay? When I wrap pieces, I want to be able to hold it up to the light and still not tell what piece that is. That means that there is, a lot of protection around the piece. But you know what? It's no guarantee, because it's got to go through either the post office or UPS. And once it's out of my hands, I have no control over how it's handled. So yeah, I try, and believe it or not, the only one that wraps in this house is me, because for a while other people were doing it. Nikki was helping, some of her friends outside were helping, and nobody could wrap it. And when Wayne was helping, he was popcorning the boxes, and I kept telling him, you're not leaving enough. You got to leave a little room for the pieces to move around. If they're packed too tight, it's going to break just as easy as if they're packed too loose. But it is what it is. I always tell people, you have to be aware. But here, I'm going to show you this. This is God's honest truth. This came in today's mail. Okay, we got this in, and the funniest thing, it says unable to forward for review. I've not moved in God knows how many years. Right? Look at the date on that. 2023, and I got it today. It was a Christmas card from 2023. It is 2026. That is 3 years it's been sitting around in the post office. I got it today, and I've been here since 2017, I think. I've lived in this house. I think it was 2017. I don't know the exact date. So, there's no reason why it would have a forwarding thing on it. But yeah, I found that hysterically funny. I showed him, I go to my husband, look, we got a Christmas card. And I open it up, and then I look at the outside of the envelope. I'm like, look at the date it was stamped, 2023. I said, and I just got it now. I said, so, that's what you're dealing with. It happens. All right, so you guys tell me you guys want to see, because I have ornaments. Everything is not separated, so I would love to say, oh, all the ornaments are together, or all the little animals are together, or they're not all completely separated. So I may end up with a box that has figurines and then also ornaments and stuff in it, so you guys know. Or I may start with the ornaments and then find out, oh, I've got more, and animals, and find out I got more. No problem, Tracy. Yeah, Tracy, I would love to help you out. There's a lot of different things that people we work with do. Some people just want to sell it and get it out of their house all at once. I like to, we first off, if we're coming to pick up, I'm going to come pick up personally, or Wayne's going to come pick up, depending. If it has something that has to be wrapped up, we do the wrapping to package it. I don't expect you guys to wrap your pieces, but we do that. We take it home. We sell from there. We can do like a live on location, which is, that's instant. There's different ways to work around that. There's things. A live on location also does not necessarily mean your house. Sometimes we do live on locations from hotels or wherever we may be staying. But my goal as a reseller, this is what people don't get with me. My goal as a reseller is not to screw everybody out of their stuff. And I'm being honest when I say that. I usually ask people, what do you want? What are you looking to get price-wise out of these? And then I'll give you my best advice based on what the pieces are. So if you say, hey, I want this much money, I will clearly say, well, okay, I'm going to tell you based on watching my feeds and stuff, this is what I normally charge. There's no way I can cover this when I figure in other costs. It would be better for you to sell it this way. Or I will say, you got a lot of pieces that are desirable, or a little, so, this is what I can offer you, or this is the options we can go. That's what I do. I've never, I have never come back to somebody and said, no, I'll give you $1 a piece. Now, if somebody said to me, hey, I have this many pieces, just give me this amount of money and we're good, that's fine. That's how you want to work it, I'll do that. If I think it's a good value, I'll do that. But I've never said to anybody, give me $1 a piece. Pieces I'm doing for $2, most likely I paid between $3 and $5. Okay? I try and not, unless the pieces are very, very generic pieces, meaning the older ones that I get in almost every shipment, you're loving, caring, sharing along the way, the my happiness, the, we are all God's workmanship, those type of things. Unless they're those pieces, I try and go closer to at least $5 a piece. And a lot of times I paid more than that based on what the piece, like the pieces we got from Canada, all those ones we pre-sold that we're slowly getting out the door. A lot of those pieces I paid more than I would normally pay for anything. But because of the quantity there were, and because of the type of pieces they are, the lady said, this is what I want. And I said, all right, it's going to, this is what I have to do. Is this okay with you? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. And so that I paid her what she was asking. That's what I try and do. I'm not, and there are people who will contact you with every story under the book and try and knock you down your pricing. I always just say, just be aware, just be aware. I don't think I've tried to be as fair and as honest, and I'll tell people right out that, unfortunately, look at the market, look at what people are selling them for. You're not going to get what you put into them, But as my husband likes to say, your enjoyment may be over, but the next person is going to enjoy them. So my goal is to get them to the next person, and to not, take advantage of you in the process. So anyway, so that's kind of how we do it. I want to, and in case anybody else was wondering, really, that's kind of how we do it. But there are some pieces that I may be selling for 35, but I pay 20 or 25 for, but because of the piece they are, and I know we don't get those very often, and I know people are looking for those type of pieces, I'll pay a little more. That's why I sell constantly, because I'm not making as big of a profit. Like, I'm not making, so much that I can take a week or two off and not sell. I can't do that. No matter how much I would love to, I can't do that. So I'm constantly selling, because this shipment is paying for the next shipment, and getting them out the door and whatever else it can, and then the next shipment's paying for the next one, and then and that's how it works. That's what business is. I don't sit on the stuff. I don't have shelves and shelves. When I do get shelves and shelves, what do? I do a sale fee. I do $2 and $3 and $5, because even if I'm, like I told my husband, even if I'm only breaking even or slightly losing on a piece, it's not just sitting here collecting dust. Because if it's inventory just sitting here collecting dust, it's no good to me either way, right? I mean, that stands a risk of me knocking it off the table, a shelf collapsing, it stands a risk of me losing in that aspect. And I don't know about you guys, but my house deductible, it's a little bit higher. So for me to hit that, if I were to lose a bunch of figurines, probably wouldn't get there. Probably wouldn't be worth it to even file a claim. All right, we are going to get going. I guess I can pull the box of ornaments. You guys want to see the slides first, or you want to just go right into figurines and things like that? Okay. If that says spam risk, I don't need to see it. And they hung up. I like that new thing that Apple does, where it says, let me see if the person's calling. Give me your name and number. Because all the spam people just hang up then. Either. That says figurines. Jim says pieces. We're getting 1 and 1. I'm grabbing pieces. So give me a minute. Foot is caught between boxes. Awesome. Alright, get these on the table. I should have done these, but like I said, I was doing, what is that fun thing called? Shipping. I was doing shipping, so that kind of threw me off. Alright, now, since this stuff has not been inventoried, if you see something that I owe you, please let me know before I sell it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 boxes of figurines plus the ornaments here. As much as I'd like to go back to $2 ones, these cost me more money, so we're going to have to... The ornaments I'll do for $2, but the figurines are going to be $3 and $5 because, yeah. So, that's what it is. And again, we'll get the 10% for anybody who pays today. 139491. This one is called Where Would I Be Without You? Oh, I know, Beth. I need like 10 people to help me, because I have spent the day just, it's been, let's put it this way, Since the moment I got up, it's been nonstop phone calls and nonstop trying to get work done in between and answering messages and doing stuff. What the hell is that? Oh. Okay, this is our Where Would I Be Without You? This is a little moment. There is no signature, no production mark, okay? And it's a little girl just sitting there on the little log, deciding her faith in life. Hey, Kathy R., how are you? All right, next one up is our little octopus dude. 527569. I am not putting these in the system now. I will put them in after I'm done with the feed. I'm going to be on for a couple hours. I'm going to do some stuff. Then I'm going to stop. I'll bill, take a breather, and then we'll go to the next one. This way, if you miss a feed. I'm good. How are you, Miss Kathy? Kathy, you got everything. It turns out I do have one piece here for you still. This one is, okay, what's the name of this piece? I only have arms for you? No, I'll look it up. Let me open the database. I am alone today. Nikki is going to be out of town till next week. As this one is item number 527769. Yeah, I only have arms for you. It says the theme is birthday. This was $25 when it was, or $15 when it was new. Currently it's $25. Okay. This one, I don't see a production mark on it. Current value is 25. This is our little octopus holding his fish. Hey, Miss Karen. You guys, because Karen, I know you're one of them. Karen, you have at least one box going out to you today. Judy had a couple boxes. Deb T had a couple boxes. Who else had? Margarita had a couple boxes. I don't remember who else. I just, for some reason, remember you guys. Cindy D, I think you had at least one box. So, all right, we're going to pick for our 491. I have Cindy, Kathy R, and Beth Z. Reach the sticks because I have my chair in the way. Alright. Yeah, today I got a bunch of them out so far. Like I said, I'm going to try and do more later while I wait for UPS, but I'm going to be on and off most of the day. Alright. Our little girl sitting on the log contemplating life is going to... You got to know... Yes, you did get one, Jim. Cindy D. Yes, you did have one go out. You're right. Not everybody gets notifications because of how it's done. I know, Jim, you have at least one more box here. You guys, I literally have a wall of boxes. I keep sending them out, but I'm adding more to them as I send them out. So, all right, this was the last one. Nobody came in for the little octopus dude. You're welcome, Cindy. That one's going behind me. I'm going to put you up here for the moment. These are more. You know what? I did this yesterday for 20. We'll try it at 15. Just because I want to clear out what's behind me so I can use the shelf for other things. This is You've Crafted a Place in My Heart. Beth, I don't know if your box is out. If it didn't, I will make sure I get you a box out. Well, honestly, guys, if I showed you the wall of boxes I have, you'd understand. And it's like I'm trying to pull people as much as I can. But I will definitely try and get you a box out. I know I have at least 2 for you, Beth. All right, this one is Loving You, Dear Valentine. That's $5. 306932. And that's our loving you, dear Valentine. No problem, Miss Beth. I'm sorry that it, guys. I really am sorry it's taken me so long to get boxes out, but we're starting to make a dent. My goal is to get more out than I have. Okay, I need Cindy and Wendy. Okay. All right, this is for our 002. You've crafted a place in my heart, Cindy. All right. This is another little moment. This one is birthday wishes with hugs and kisses. Okay. Now some of these, I'm gonna tell you, I may have a duplicate in another box where I'm just showing what's in the boxes. I'm literally going to just go box by box because it'll take me forever to try and separate. And since I'm not going to inventory anything unless it doesn't go. At one point, this was a $20 figurine. I have it for $3. And that's our... That is birthday wishes with hugs and kisses. Miss Cindy, you did get our little baby series, Loving You, Dear Valentine. We did have a good Easter. I was very much relaxed. Okay. I very much had the opportunity to relax because I did not have to cook this year. Okay, that's our birthday wishes with hugs and kisses. That one is, no thank you. That one was $3. Darlene, it's gone. It already went. Sorry, hon. I could show you the piece. There's the piece. But it's already sold. Okay. Next. Ouch. The ornaments are $2. Okay. No problem, sweetie. The ornaments are all $2. Let me mark it too. I don't forget. Love is the best gift of all. And those are $2. All right, we're going to pick for 556. I have Beth and I have Karen S. And it's going to Beth. Congratulations. Oh, these dogs. And this one is Beth. All right, this is a resin ornament. No. This one is Okay, it just says Noel on it. I need to mark this for me. Okay, that is 6204002. She's got her little star that says Noel. She is resin. Miss Karen S., you did get our little last ornament, so thank you. Okay. Hey, Miss Margarita. Alright, that's the Noel ornament. Give me a second, guys. Let me let the dog out. Because if I don't, he's going to keep just whining. And I don't need that. Okay. Okay. Alright. You better come back when I call you. Don't give me that look. Don't jump. Okay. That is you. Alright, this is another of the baby series ones. 272485. Okay. You didn't. You know what? It doesn't let me text the same people every day. Like normally, I could send a message to like Tammy. Today she wasn't on there. Or, you know, it sometimes lets me text some people. Sometimes it lets me text other people. I try and send out notifications and tag people, but it doesn't let me do it that much. This is part of the baby series. This is You Have Touched So Many Hearts. And it's a little girl with her string of hearts. Anything that doesn't go, I'm just going to put behind me. So I want to clear off the shelf behind me. 002. I have Karen G, Kathy S, Lisa Renee, and Karen S. Okay, Karen S, Karen G, Kathy S, and Lisa. Okay. Hey, Sandy. All right. Karen S., congratulations. That was a little Noel ornament. All right, next one up is Brighten Someone's Day. Oh, yeah, like I can read that number. Oh. Let me type it in because I can't read it. Okay. Yay. It is 105953. Okay. That is Brighten Someone's Day. Okay. Miss Carol, you did get the little baby Touch So Many Hearts. Okay. I'm trying to get my dogs back in. I can't leave them out too long because one's an escape artist. You okay? Good job. Good job. Such a good boy, such a good girl. You're good later, I'll make you cookies. You want me to make cookies? Alright, go lay down and be good. I know it's your favorite. Okay. This one is May Your World Be Trimmed with Joy. Let me do this. Okay. They have to rewrap. Hey, Miss Maggie. All right. Our Brighten Someone's Day did go to Miss Karen. That's Karen S. Our May Your World Be Trimmed with Joy. That is 522082. Like I said, I'm going to be all over the board today with pieces and pricing. Okay. This is the piece. This is May Your World Be Trimmed with Joy. This was $55 new. This is currently a $90 piece. And this is the first production mark. Okay, I've got it for 10. And that is, yeah, the cheapest is 70, the highest is 90 on the value. Was originally 55. This is called May Your World Be Trimmed with Joy. 522082. Not yet, Stacy. I don't remember your name in the group. I'm working on it. I'm trying to ship some every day, but since we had so many big, pieces come in, it honestly, it's like I can't keep up with it. And unfortunately, I have to keep up, I have to keep up the feeds because that's how I pay for everything. So I will try and get yours out. There are a few people who've asked me. I will definitely try and get yours out as quickly as I can. Now, I know I just said ornaments are $2, but this one is a special ornament, so it is going to be $5. Let me put the number in so I can get the right name. 400 Okay, this is You Are Made For Me. This is an event ornament, okay? This was $20 brand new, currently valued at $30. This is an event. This was given out at an event, a one-day event. And it's a little girl holding the puppy. You Were Made For Me, the ornament. Okay? Let's pick for our 082, Margarita, Kathy, and Miss Carol B. There's Kathy. Carol. Okay. Ouch. All right. This is for May Your World Be Trimmed with Joy. It's supposed to say Carol B. Yeah, that's Carol B. Sorry, I pulled Cindy instead of Carol, but it is Carol B. They were right next to each other. I changed swap sticks out so I know. Carol, you did get that. Okay. All right, next one up. We'll do you. This is Time for a Holy Holiday. 455-849. Let me see if I can do something here. Okay. You are so welcome. Yes, that is the ornament girl. This is Time for a Holy Holiday. You're welcome, Miss Carol. Okay. And that is 455-849. All right, we are going to pick for this little one here. Let me get a bag. Put you over here. And we have Cindy, Karen, Stacy, Michelle, Lisa, Sue. God, it was... Cindy, Karen, Stacy, Michelle, Lisa, Sue, Karen G and Noemi. Anybody else? Okay, that's everybody. Into the bag. I did. I got you in the bag. Okay. All right, this is for the ornament. Cindy, that is the little ornament, so thank you. Okay, that is that one. That is this one. Let's see. You are so welcome. There are a lot of people in that bag. All right, next one up. This is Precious Memories, 106763. Okay. And this is the one, the two little ones on the couch. All right, this was last retail was $55. Current value on this is $75. This is the second year of production, so still $70 on this one. Okay, it's called Precious Memories, 106763. And that's our two little ones reading the picture book from their wedding. It says, Memories of Our Wedding on the little book. And then inside it's got little pictures. And that is 106763. All right, let me get for $849. I have Margarita and Miss Karen. Karen. And there's Margarita. And that's going to Miss Karen. Congratulations, Karen. That was our little, that was 849. Okay. Alright, this one I have two of. This is another ornament. I'm Nuts About You. 520411. Okay. This one is going to be two. I do have two. Hold on. Ooh, I got to repick for that. I'm sorry, Karen. I did not even see Beth was in there. Let me repick for that. Okay? We are repicking for 849 because I did not see Beth was in there. That's not fair. And it's going to Beth. I'll look to see if I have another one of those. What was 849? 849. Okay, that was our time for a holy holiday. I actually might have another one of those. If you see me pull up another one of those, somebody tell me so I can give it to Karen. I feel really bad about that. Okay, let's pick for 763. I have Stacy and Margarita in. There's Margarita and there's Stacy. And this was our precious memories. Margarita. Okay. All right, I have two of the little squirrel ones. Pick twice on that. You know what, let me see what I have back here. And this one is called, this is a chapel exclusive. This world is not my home, I'm just passing through. Darno! Now obviously this one's a little bit more this way. Okay. Clock. We have a clock. I don't know if I have a clock. 212547. Let's see what the database says in this. Wait, let me make sure I don't owe it to anybody. No, okay. Okay. This is a chapel exclusive figure eight. This world is not my home, I'm just passing through. This was $85 brand new. Current value on it is $105. This one is not marked. Okay. I think I do it for $25, so that's what I'm going to stick with. To be honest with you, I don't know what I sold it for last time. This is 212547. And this world is not my home, I'm just passing through. $85. This was $85 back in 97. That was a lot of money. Okay. And that's our little angel in the car with his little bunnies and his turtle. And it does have its certificate on there, stapled on the box. You guys have to be careful because many a times I get nailed by those staples. Okay, and I try not to do anything, but I try not to pull them off because it has receipts and stuff. Okay. All right, we are picking for 411. Let me see who we have in here. I have Noemi, Karen, and Miss Lisa Renee. That's Margarita, Stacy. There's Noemi. Where? A blank stick. Come on, fingers. There's Karen. And there's Lisa Renee. My fingers don't seem to want to work. Alright, this is for 411. Oh yeah, the one with the clock was the one that we repulled for. You're right. Okay. This is for 411, which was our little squirrel. I have two. There are three of you in. One is going to Noemi. One is going to Karen. Lisa, if I find a third one, let me know. No, I didn't. So you could tell I'm wearing my raggedy work clothes that normally I do when I'm moving a lot of boxes or crawling through a basement. So yeah, I have my achy clothes on today because I haven't done laundry, and I don't have a car today. I hope I get my washer fixed soon. That would be so, so nice. Okay. This is our loving, caring, sharing along the way ornament. Oh, I cannot read that. PM 040. Yeah, no, they're not buying a new one. They're fixing it. But it's going on 2 weeks now that we're waiting for a part. They had to get a circuit board. PM040. Our unit is a washer dryer combined. So they're more expensive than just a regular washer. So they're gonna fix it instead of buying a new one. Alright. I have on our This World Is Not My Home, just passing through, I have Stacy and Cindy. Okay. There's Cindy and there's Stacy. Okay, and that's going to Cindy. Cindy, you got a hot hand today. Okay. Alright, that's that one. I'm trying to find ones in boxes so it's easier for me in between, but I also want to get these ornaments out of the way. Look, I have a ton of Babies First older ones. I am not going to show those, but if anybody is interested in buying that completely, I'll do these for $1 each. These are all Babies First and our first, because, you know, these are all dated ones, and these are the harder ones to sell. You are so welcome. Yeah, if any, oh, that's a puppy on sled. So if anybody's interested in a bunch of Babies First, you know, some people are looking for specific years because of children and grandchildren. Some people are not. I owe that to somebody. Okay, who is that? That was my daughter. Sorry. That one is cute. I'm just unraveling some of these ornaments in this box. Another Babies First. Oh. The circuit board took, yeah. It's, you know, it takes forever. Some of these pieces I'm not even sure what they are. You'll take them? Alright, Lisa, perfect. I'll add it to Oh, this is an ornament. I'm going to do that one next because there's the box for it. I'll add it once I get them all separated and know what I have. It's an animal. It's another one. I'm going to get 2 of that one. Suki, Sora. Two crazy ass animals, I swear to God. Okay, that's an animal. That's one. Alright, I got a bunch of them on the table, so at least the animals and ornaments. Christmas. I don't have 2015. I know that for sure, Karen, because that's older. Our first Christmas, I do have it. That one is 91. So if you want it, let me know. I'll do this for $2, but I'm doing those for $1 because she's going to take all of them. And it saves me the headache of showing them. Okay, this is our next one up. Oh, we have to pick for 040. Who is it? Okay. Karen S., you did get 040. Okay. All right. This is our next one up. This is $5. You're my honeybee. 487929. Okay. Let me mark this down real quick. 522945. Now the cat wants to go out. I'm about done with animals today. That's this one. Okay. All right, this is my honeybee, 487929. Okay. That is You're My Honeybee. Okay. No problem, thank you. Forgot to put your name on the card. And that one is $5. Okay. All right. Puppies on Sled. I have 2 of these. 272892. I have 2 of the Puppies on Sled ornament. Well, 2 so far. Okay. Karen, you got the little honeybee one. Okay. All right. It's this one. Let me move these 2 out of the way. All right. This is a little resin ornament. Okay. And that is someone, it says someone special, someone true, a forever friend I found in you. Oh, crying out loud. I guess it helps if I actually put the price on it. All right, and this little girl with the roses, she's got the little ribbon as an ornament holder, okay? And the back of it says, that's where I was reading from, all right? And this one does have, it came, which I was surprised at, it came packed in this foam rubber. It's funny because you can still see the indentation of the foam rubber, and it does have its own little box. Let me pick for our 892, and I have, go here, 892. I have Stacy, Michelle, Noemi, Karen, and Beth. Whoops. Stacy, Michelle, where are you, Noemi? There's Noemi. Noemi, Karen. Beth. Okay. Stacy, Michelle, Noemi, Karen, Beth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is for our puppies on sleds, which I have 2. First one going to Stacy, and the second one's going to Karen. Okay. Next one up is another little animal one. 522260. And this one, it's so uplifting to have a friend like you. No, not yet, Odetta. This is 522260. I'm going to do those next. Okay. Our 875, I have Karen and Miss Kathy. Okay. There's Kathy. And okay, this is for our 875, which was the honey bee one. And it's going to Karen. Karen, you got a lucky hand going on today, too. Okay. All right, this is for our little monkey. This is another ornament. 522937. Friends never drift apart. You are so welcome. All right. Actually, that 875, Karen, that was that little heart ornament. I had the pieces reversed. Our 260 is the giraffe one. That's going to Stacy. Okay. All right. What's this one? All right. 937 is the next one. Yeah, probably another. I'm only going to stay on for about 2 to 2.5 hours, so another 25 minutes of showing figurines, and then I will do some of the slides. Okay. All right, let's do a couple figurines. Michelle C., you said I owe you, and I still do. Did I owe you the boy or the girl? Because I have the girl, and I want to know before I show it. Do I owe this to you, Michelle? I know you had it on you had one on the list, but I don't remember which one it was. To be honest with you, I can't read the number very well. All right, this one is the one we're going to do, though. 530166. This is our 19... No, ma'am. Okay, so it's a boy I owe you then. Maybe I think it was no. Maybe it was I Love Mommy. I don't remember. I have to pull it up. This is 530166. Okay, this is May You Have the Sweetest Christmas. Let me double check. Some of these pieces that don't have names or the writing's just too damn small for me to read. Okay. Yeah, wishing you the sweetest Christmas. Whoopsie. You don't need either of those? Yeah, okay, so it shows you what my brain is working on. This is 1993. It's a little girl with the gingerbread. Originally $27.50. Current value $42. Okay, and that's the little girl with the gingerbread cookie. All right, we are going to pick for our 937. And I've got a bunch of people in there. Okay, so I have Cindy, Beth, Michelle, Noemi. Okay. Cindy, Beth, Michelle, Noemi, Stacy, Karen, Margarita, and Kathy. Stacy, Karen, Margarita, and Kathy S. Right? Yep, Kathy S. And Miss Lisa Renee. Okay. This is our 937, which was Friends Never Drift Apart, going to Noemi. Congratulations. There are a lot of people in that bag. Okay, this one did not go. These are going to Lisa. What I'm going to do is put these, whoa, out of my fingers. That is all Lisa. Let me do this one. This is our I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. This is 455822. We're going to do this for $20. You are so welcome. That's I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. And this one is 455. Come on, hands, work. 455822. That is I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. What does the database say? Oh. This is a Christmas figurine. This was $65 brand new, still $70. We have it for $20. Hey, Miss Shelley. Oh, Shelley, I needed to tell you. I accidentally sent one of your... okay. Deb P, thank you. Shelley, I accidentally sent one of your pieces to the other Shelley, but she caught it, and she's sending it back to me, so you know I actually am getting the piece. You have the piece. I just put it in the wrong Shelley box. Shocker. That's why sometimes I mark them Jim, is because Jim's the only Jim I have, but I have more than one Shelley. And of course, you know, I didn't catch it till after I mixed the pieces up. All right. We had nobody on the last piece. I am caught up on that. Yeah, I've done it before. It's a me thing. All right, this little ornament is our 455776. Just mark them, Jim. Yeah. You know why it's got different names back and forth, is because when I print the labels, whoever the label comes out to is who I have to like mark on the box, because I'll do the labels, but Wayne will label them and he'll be like, I have no idea, because some people like you, it's billed under you, and if I have the box marked Jim, unless I put Jim and Shelly, Wayne won't know. He'll be like, whoa, who's this who's? Because he doesn't know last names like I do. All right, this one is called I'm Just Nutty About the Holidays. It is our little squirrel holding its nut. Okay, and this one is 455776. And that is I'm Just Nutty About the Holidays. Yeah, no, I'm happy she caught it and told me. Because I've had people, I literally sent a box to somebody. This truth. Let me get a bag for this first. Shelly and S. Shelly and Beth, right? Shelly, S, and Beth. Yeah, okay. I sent a box to somebody before, like a whole box, and they didn't contact me, and I caught it myself somehow. I don't remember how. And they're like, oh yeah, I've got them. I didn't realize. I thought they were mine. That person hadn't bought from me in like a year, and I'm like, you haven't even been on the feeds, and this is like a big box, like a bunch of pieces. You know it's not yours. When you know it's not yours, that's when I get upset. Like, you know, when you, something like that. In one piece, I would get it because I would be like, did I buy that? Ooh, I don't remember buying that, but maybe I did, and it's been a while. You know, that I understand. But when, yeah, a whole box went to somebody and they're like, oh, it's not mine? No. All right, Beth, you are getting our I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. All right. Yeah, that's when it's like, seriously, people? I make mistakes. All right, we got another little, undo that. We got another little animal one. It's a little $5 one. That is going to be F0002. You are welcome. Let me get the name. I think there's only 2 0. Oh, nope, there's 3. There it is. Don't fret, we'll get there yet. This is a fun club piece. This is valued at $30. Beth did. I will look for another one in the new shipment that Mr. Wayne is picking up right now. I'm going to be picking for you. Alright. That's what I'm picking for. This is the one I'm showing. That is Don't Fret, we'll get there yet. Okay, and that one is $5. All right, let's pick for 776. I have Michelle, Karen, no Amy. Let me double see if there's anybody else. Oh. Okay. All right, Michelle, Karen, and no Amy. Where are you at, Michelle, Karen, and no Amy. Okay. This is for, I don't remember. Oh, the little squirrel. Right, the Santa one. That's what I figured. That's going to Karen. Congratulations. Karen, you do have a very lucky stick today. Okay. That is our little one there. That's next one. Let's see what I have in my mystery box. Let's see. More ornament, more ornament. I got a lot of ornaments in here. I'm just checking to see if there's doubles. Because, well, that's what I'm trying to check. There's so many ornaments in here. Oh, there's some cute ones. Oh, that's an animal. I think I got 2 of that one. Alright, let's do this one. Alright. This is the little Arctic Fox 2003 112876. The hot stick. You got it. This is 2003. It's a little Arctic Fox 112876. Let me see if it's the name of it, because of course there's no name on the bottom. Oh, I put 576, not 8. 8, 7. Okay. May the holidays keep you bright and bushy tail. I think it's supposed to be bright-eyed and bushy tail. That one is 876. Let's pick for 002. I have Cindy, Karen, and Beth. Where did I put the bag? Oh, I was sitting on it. There's Karen, Cindy, and Beth. There we are. All right. And that is going to Karen. You do have the hot stick. You guys are in there. Congratulations, sweetie. All right, that's that one. Wayne, go back to Canada. He does have to go back to Canada. We do have 4 more boxes there. This one is Always Room for a New Friend, the ornament. 522961. No one? Okay, no problem. You love the mini ones. This is Always Room for a New Friend, the ornament. 522961. All right, we're going to pick for 876. Okay. Jim, you don't want in, but Shelly's in. I'm putting Shelly's stick in because she didn't say no. So I have Michelle, Stacy, Shelly, and Lisa. Oh. Uh-oh. Michelle, Stacy, Shelly, and Lisa. Did I freeze up? No, okay. Alright. Our 876, our little bushy tail one, going to Shelly. Congratulations, sweetie. Okay. Alright, that's the next one. These guys. See if I got a figurine over here to do. I do have a figurine. This one is Dance Like No One Is Watching. Let me see, because I haven't sold this one in a long time. Oh, you are welcome, sweetheart. I have to see, first I have to see if I owe it. There it is. Whoops. This one is, we have this for $30. What I like from this Canada shipment is this lady had two of a lot of pieces. Well, not a lot, but some of these pieces. 212009. This is our Dance Like Nobody's Watching. And we have that one for $30. Okay. All right, we are going to pick for our 961. I only have one more on the back stop, so. Okay, background card. Hey, Judy, how are you? Judy, I know you, I think you have 2 boxes going out. Okay. Let me pick for 961, and we have Michelle and Kathy. Where's Michelle? There it is. Okay. This one is 961, and that's going to Kathy. Congratulations, sweetie. I think you might even have another box here, Judy, but I know that you did get some we did get some boxes out today. Okay, and there, I don't think Wayne's going to be home in time, so at some point I'm going to have to stop and, but just set up an appointment for UPS to come pick up. So, all right, what do we have here? Okay. I got pieces like everywhere. All right, next one up is this. This is our slide into the celebration. This is $5. This is our roller skating turtle. Cindy D, you did get the last one. Thank you so much. This is BC 981. Charlene, I think you do have a box coming out today, but you do have another box here, that I know. This is BC 981. Wrong list. This is our slide into the celebration. Okay. We have it for $5. This is part of the birthday club pieces. This is originally $15. Today it is $28. Ooh. Cindy, do you mind if we pick, because Marlene just came in and I didn't see it? Since I already gave it to you, it's up to you. So I'm going to, Marlene, give us a minute, because technically Cindy got that piece. So if Cindy's okay with me picking, I'll add you to the bag and pick. If not, it is still Cindy's. All right. I need a sip of coffee. Okay, thank you. All right, let me make a stick for Marlene. Welcome to the group, Marlene. Maca. M-A-R-L. Okay. And where's Cindy's stick? All right. This is for that 009. Marlene, congratulations. All right, so Marlene, you are new, so I'm going to explain to you how it works. Okay. I need an email. If you could message it to me, that's fine. But I need an email through billing. I do PayPal, I do Square. Whichever works better for you. Shipping. Shipping is $1 a piece as long as you understand I'm going to fill a box. This is our standard size boxes, so people know. If you want it to go out right away, then I will happily charge you whatever the actual shipping is. Okay? Today and today only, am giving a 10% discount if your invoices are paid right away. That's kind of how it works. Any questions, feel free to ask me. Okay, I will not hold invoices anymore because some people are taking, like, way advantage of that. I don't mind holding it for a few days, a week or so. But when it starts to get months and I'm not hearing back from people or there's no payment, I'm not doing that anymore. All right, this is another little ornament. This is, I believe, in the old rugged cross. Look at that number. Who the heck can read that? Sometimes if I put it on the camera and it focuses, I still can't read it. All right. Okay, that's you. This is 522953. This is a $45 ornament. Okay, I got it for $2. Also, guys, if I send you or tell you I need your email and I do not get your email that day or whatever, and there are people, I literally still have somebody I'm waiting on to spend weeks. You can do PayPal. No, sweetie, I need your email so I can send you an invoice. Everything I do is invoice. So it goes through, it goes through goods and services because it's something that ships out. Okay, so I have to send an actual invoice so I have a record who it went to. Hey, Miss Lynn, how are you, sweetheart? Okay. That is, I believe, in the old rugged cross. We have that for $2. Cindy D, you did get the last one, the little turtle guy. Okay. Let me put you here. All right. We got a few more minutes, and I'm going to jump onto the slides. For anybody who's jumping in, I'm going to be on and off all day. But I'm going to be doing invoicing between each feed. Anybody who pays right away gets that 10% discount. Sorry for the noise. Some of these pieces we did last week, and then I just refreshed and got a whole new group. But these obviously cost me a little more. Okay, Marlene, let me write that down. All right. One actual pen. Ooh, I got a pen. Let's see if it writes. M-A-R. Okay. All right, I got you, sweetie. Thank you. All right. This is our next one up. I'm going to be going to our slides in a few minutes. I do have some more expensive pieces later. This is our, well, blow me down, it's your birthday. 325538. It's a little boy blowing his cake. Trying to blow his candle out, but he's blowing the whole cake. Amazing, that candle's still going, but the cake is sliding off the table. Three. Sorry, guys. 325538. Somebody asked me why I don't ever cover my mouth when I sneeze when I'm on the feed. It is because I don't want to sneeze in my hand and touch figurines that I'm sending to you. If I have Kleenex around, I'll sneeze into my Kleenex. But you guys know I have horrible allergies. This is our, well, blow me down, it's your birthday. Thank you so much, guys. All right, Margarita, you did get the last piece. Thank you. Hence the reason why I try and only go on. I'm going to try and only go on for a couple hours at a time so that I can go in the other room. I'll do billing and stuff in there where I get away from some of this dust. I'm sliding the pieces over that I've sold so everything's in one spot. All right, now that I can breathe again, this is our wishing you a season filled with joy. I'm going to do this piece, pick for these last two pieces, and then I'm going to go to the slides. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, the slides are E2805. These are pieces I am picking up this weekend. I have a little bit of leeway, but not a ton of leeway because because I'm literally not making anything on this. What I'm making is probably going to be enough to cover gas and tolls, if that. So that's what I'm saying. I only have a little bit of leeway. This is our wishing you a season filled with joy. These pieces will be picked up on either Saturday or Sunday. It totally depends on Wayne's schedule. We're going to pick for 538. You guys have seen the slides. You people who confirmed you still wanted the pieces have been billed and taken care of. So these are just what's left. Okay, 538. I have Beth, I have Shelly, I have Margarita. And then I will be, Shelly, I will be back after the slides. I'm probably going to take a break, eat something, do billing. Beth, where are you, Beth? Kathy, Karen, and Kathy. Where are you, Kathy? There you are. Okay. And Cindy and Carrie. was for number 538. And that's going to Cindy D. Now, the only other thing, hey Greg, the only other thing on the slides is the slides do not count for the 10% discount. I took the 10% discount, gave it to you guys. I know I wouldn't be able to even cover my gas on this trip. And I don't mind, like I said, I'm doing this as a favor for a friend who right now they're having financial issues because of her health and everything going on. And I'm trying to help her out. But I don't want to put myself deeper in a hole that I can't be. All right, so I have Karen, Kathy, Shelly, and Greg on the next one. Whoa. There's Shelly. There's Karen. Kathy. There's Kathy. And Mr. Greg. There's Greg. All right, this is a little one giving the puppy dog the bone, okay? Sorry, get out of there. God, these animals. Greg, congratulations. Okay. All right. So we are going to jump into slides now. For people who don't know or have never seen how we do slides, you're going to lose me. And then I will jump back on when I'm done with that. So give me a second. We have to go to sources, image. I'm going to turn you on. There we go. I'm going to turn you off. And oh, I have to readjust the image, so this might take me. Yep. Oh, I hate this thing. Image. Why the heck is it? Huh, this might take me a minute because the image is not in my screen. You know, it would be nice if my kid was here when I needed him to. Let's see if I can do it a different way. Let me go my settings. Appearance. Nope. 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 It's gotta be in here. All right. Scale. There we go. Ta-da! All right, let me lock me out so you can only see the image and you don't see. Whoops, I did have me locked out. Okay. All right. These are the pieces I am picking up on. What day am I picking these up? Saturday or Sunday? These are Mickey. Where are you, Mickey? Let me open the sheets. These are the ones that did not go so far. So you will be, if you want any of these, you're going to be invoiced separately. These will not get the 10% discount, but so you know they're going to be picked up this weekend. They will go in your next box. Will still be $1 shipping. Okay? And because I'm doing these now, it is before Sunday. It will mean you are not getting any service fee on the invoices. All right, this is our first one up. This is Everything is Beautiful in Its Own Way. There it is. We have this little girl for $15. She is number 730149. Nope, I just opened this up just now. Okay, this is Everything is Beautiful in its own way, 730149. It is $15. Okay. Whoopsie. This one is, wait, I gotta put this price in here. Okay. This one is officially Friends for Life. This is 795305. Yeah, let me look up in the database. Okay. You guys understand, if I have to pick, I'm doing it behind the scenes. You're going to have to trust me. All right. This one was a $50 figurine when it came out. Still valued at anywhere from $50 to $65. We have this one for $25. It is number 795305. We have it for $25, and that is our officially Friends for Life. All right, Miss Cindy D, you did get the last one. Sorry. Trying to record stuff. All right, so officially Friends for Life we have for $25. Next one up is, again with that thing. Okay. All right, next one up is our little turkey holding his sign, Eat Ham. This is part of our Country Lane. It is $15. It is 587842. And that is, you guys, the picture's a little blurry because I had to readjust the thing so it fits on screen. And it was actually a smaller picture that it blew up. But this is our Eat Ham. And it's a little turkey holding the sign. It's part of Country Lane. It is $15. It is 587842. If anybody is interested in any of these pieces, and you need to work a deal or, ask me, because the worst I'm going to do is say no. I have a little bit of leeway on here, but not a lot. Okay. Marge, you want our officially Friends for Life? You got it. Okay. Thank you. All right, next one up. Now, this is one of those that I will work with somebody if needed. This is a 9-inch. This is He Loves Me. This is signed. She has it at 300. Okay. What is the number on this one? This one, I can't read the number. Oh, I got the number here. 152277. This is the 9-inch. Okay. This one is current. There's only 2,000 of these made. Original price was $500. Current value is sitting at $575. I have it for $300 because it is signed. Okay. Normally I try and do it around half price, which would be our $275 mark. Because like I said, these are valued at $575 to $600. Was originally $500, but this is signed. This is Jesus Loves Me, 152277. Sue, thank you. I've got you on the little turkey guy. This is one of them. I do understand if somebody needs some kind of payments, that I will work with you. But that is He Loves Me, the 9-inch. Okay. There we go, this one. This is the pearl of great price. This is 526061. What is she holding? She's holding a flower and she's pulling off the petals, and on the bottom it has the petals. Are you talking about the big 9-inch piece? Or are you talking about this one? This one's holding a little clam with pearl in it. But the big one, she's pulling off the petals. You know, the he loves me not, he loves me. And she's down to the last petal on the flower, which is he loves me. That's how you got the title. What I don't know is what number that is out of 2,000. I never did ask what the number was. Okay, this is the pearl of great price. She is 526061. She is $25. Okay, she is a century circle figurine. She was $50 brand new. Current value is $72. We have her at $25. She is 526061. That is 526061. And that's the pearl of great price. Okay, next one up. This is our cheerful giver. Now, this one, I'm not sure if it's signed or not. Okay. I thought she told me it was signed, but I don't remember. And it's funny because I've been to her house and I've had this piece in my hands before and I can't remember. But then I go to a lot of people's house. Cheerful Giver is $250. That's what I always sell them for. If anybody's interested, I am not sure if this one has a box or not. I know she has a lot of boxes on these pieces, but not all of them. Okay. And Cheerful Giver's number is, I don't have the number. Hold on, let me type it in. Okay, here it is. Oh. Really? Oopsie. It's an E number, I know. Do you know in the description I put in Cheerful Giver and it didn't come up? Okay. God love the Cheerful Giver. E1378. That's the number on this. Let me put that in. E-1378. And that is our Cheerful Giver. Perfect. Okay. All right, next one up. This one is... Some of these even I have to... This is the wrong number. All right, let me see. This one is called... Wait a minute. That's why. All right, this one is called May Love Blossom All Around You. This is a century circle figurine, limited to 3,500. The lady is asking $250 on this. This one, I would probably go down a bit on it because I think that's really high, but it is number 115922. And that is our May Love Blossom All Around You. Okay. Okay, let's see. We did that. Let's do this. Okay. This is celebrating 25 years of sunshine and smiles. This is a cruise piece. This is also double signed. Let's see. We have it for 125. Sorry, I'm doing two things at once and probably shouldn't. This one's number is, Sora, get down. This one's number is 110254. It is a cruise piece. We have, like I said, we have it for 125 and it is double signed. Okay. The one before, no, it's not a Disney. It's a Century Circle piece. Matter of fact, let me see what it says in here. Okay, this was this one was created to honor the heritage of sculptor Mr. Fujioka. Okay, so that was the one with the cherry blossom and the two little girls. You're welcome, dear. All right, next one up. I don't know why I did that. All right, this one is our Make Everything a Masterpiece. Okay. This one we just did for, I think we did it for 75. She was asking 100. I will honor 75 if anybody wants it. This is 4001571. And yes, it has its base. Okay, and this is 4001571. Okay. Next. You want 1571? All right, Cindy. I will drop the price down to 75 on that one. And I've got you down on that one. Okay. This next one is I Love You S'more Every Day. It is $100 on here. It's 183002. Okay. No, thank you. I lost track of where I was here. Sorry. It is number 183002. We have it for $100. This is one I could probably drop it down to 90. But I know we just had one and I think that's what we sold it for was 90. And this is I Love You S'more Every Day. Okay. And that one's number was 183002. All right, next one up. Browse. This is our Together We Can Move Mountains. Okay. She has this at 70. It is 104276. And this is a, oh crap, Boys and Girls Club piece. Sorry. Again, trying to do two things at once. I probably shouldn't be. But my husband was texting me and I was trying to answer him. So this is a Boys and Girls Club piece. This is Together We Can Move Mountains. And it is a little girl, the two little kids painting the teepee. We have it for $70. 104276. Okay. Next one is. This is our endangered species, the panda one. Okay. This one we have for 50. I can go down to 45. We have adjusted our pricing just slightly. This is an endangered species. This one is 108,597. 108,597. It is an endangered species. Everything's better when shared together. Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, next one up. Okay, this one is... All right. This is the only one left of this series that I have. This is the Dreamcatcher one. May all your dreams come true. This is a Hamilton piece. This is $50. It is ceramic. If anybody's interested in it, just put in number 111. And this is called May All of Your Dreams Come True. These are porcelain. These are not resin. Number 111, and it is $50. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. Next one up is, this is a Prayer Warrior's Faith Can Move Mountains. It is also $50. Okay. And this is a chapel exclusive. This is the regular size pieces. The 9 inches have sold. We have this one for 50. Normally I would do these at 60, but we have tried to adjust our pricing. So we have this one for 50 today. This is number 354406. Odetta, you had 2 from yesterday, and then you had one that you bought a while ago that's in a box here. And I don't remember which one it was, but it was a while ago from a completely different shipment. This lady had all 6 to begin with. So I don't know, did I send it to you or it's in a box? I don't remember which one it was. All right, I'm going to pick for our 111. I know you said you only needed the 2. Because I remember I showed you to all of them before. All right, 111, I have Cindy and Marlene. Cindy and Marlene. This is for the little Indian girl that I showed first. And that's going to, and I know you can't see me, so you're going to have to trust me. Miss Marlene, congratulations. You got that one. Marlene, this will be on a completely separate invoice because it does not qualify for the 10% discount today. Because I can't do that. I just can't. And then in the next one, I have Marlene and Jim. Uh-oh. Lucky Stick Jim is going in. All right. Yeah, the 2 yesterday are from this shipment. I am not even showing those. The other one, then it's got to be in a box here that just... I know you have a box ready to go. I do. I just haven't gotten to your box in the group of shipping. I'll try and get to it as quickly as I can, but I know you had one that, yes, I've had here for a while. Because you don't buy as many as most. Yours don't go out quite as quickly. All right. This is for the one that's on the screen I'm picking for. I have Jim and Marlene, and that's going to Mr. Jim. Congratulations. You know he's got a lucky stick. All right. Next one up. Okay. This is also a chapel exclusive. This is a Prayer Warrior's Faith Can Move Mountains. This is number 35. No, sorry. This is the Lord is our chief inspiration. Jim got the last one. Sorry. This is 204862. It is also $50. This is 204862. The Lord is our chief inspiration. Also another of our little Indian ones. Or Native American, sorry. Bill, you on that one? Okay, Jim. Gotcha. Okay, I see you on there, Marlene. All right, next one up. This one is Fountain of Angels. This is 384844. Let me look this up. The price on this one I know is 45. Okay, yep, this is another chapel exclusive piece, limited edition. This is Fountain of Angels. And that is 384844. We have her for 45. Marlene, I did get you on that last Indian, so thank you. Okay. Okay, next one up is, this one is You Are My Sunshine. It is number 710031. Okay. This one is currently sitting at $40. Yep. We got this one sitting at $40. It is 710031. It is the little boy holding up the big bouquet of sunflowers with all the butterflies on him. And we have it for $40 today. All right. Next. This is The Lord is My Chief Inspiration, the ornament. So this is a chapel exclusive ornament. We have it for $30. It is 879738. And this is the ornament. Well, it looks just like the figurine, but much tinier. That is 879738. I only have 2 Disneys, which are coming up in this group. All the other ones have sold. Okay, that one's the ornament. This is one of our Disneys. Now, this is a park exclusive. This is called You Are My Teacup. Okay? It is 790016D. D means it came from Disney. Okay? I am assuming this one is Walt Disney World, but I can't tell till I see the bottom and see if the castle's in blue or black. Black is Disney World, blue is Disneyland. We have this for $175. This is currently on eBay for, I think it's $250 or $249 or some weird number like that. We have it for $175. You Are My Cup of Tea. It is 790016. This is our Squashed with Love. We normally do this for like $35. We have this for 30. I know we just did one for 25, but again, these are not necessarily my pricing. This is one of those I'm trying to stay. The chief ornament is 30, Karen. This one is Squashed with Love. 112874. We have it for $30. $738. I got you on that, Miss Karen. Thank you so much. This is 112874. This one is also $30, and that is the little girl laying in her patch there with all of her different squash. Okay. All right. The other Disney I have is You're a Precious Jewel to Cherish. There are two versions of this. This is not the greatest picture. One version she's holding, it has the pearl. One version has, oh, you know what? Let me just look it up, because one was from a cruise. Okay? It's not the greatest picture because you can't see the front of her, which I really should have realized that when I did that. Okay. And this one, she's just got her hands up and it's got the pearl. There is another version that has a different piece in it. Okay, but this one is, I haven't even told you the price, Maggie. This one is $100, 134007. I got you on it, Maggie. And that is You're a Precious Jewel to Me. All right, and then the last one of the slides, which, oopsie, I can't believe I got this close to timing. All right, this is Water I Do Without You. It's a little dolphin girl. It is 108547. It is $45. It is the only one of the Friendship of the Sea, or Sea of Friendship. I don't know which way it is. Friendship of Sea, Sea of Friendship. It's the only one of that group left, and it is $45. So that group does have 4 pieces to it. The clam, or not the clam, the crab, the seahorse, the dolphin, and oh God, what is the last one? 1085. Let me see if I could remember what the last one was. Okay. Yeah, these are Sea of Friendship group. And the other one, she's holding a little flounder. This is the only one that I have left. It is the dolphin one. It is 108547. It is $45. Okay. That's it on the slides for now. So I am going to bill for these pieces right away too, because as I said, I need to make sure we have this money in so that I can pay this lady, because I want to be able to send her the money and then just arrange to get the pickup. All right. I got you on that, Miss Karen. I mean, Cindy, sorry. My brain is not working. Okay. Let me go back to me. So, block you. Turn you back on. And, whoopsie, wrong thing. Nope, don't want to do that. Want to do this. There we are. I'm back. All right, so I'm going to bill for this. Some of you guys are going to get 2 invoices. Okay, the one with the discount on the stuff I sold earlier, and then the regular one. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to bill these pieces now. Anybody who pays today gets that 10% discount. I will be back then. I'm going to be off for at least a good hour because I'm going to go take some allergy medicine and I want to make sure. Yes, I will let you know. I'm going to take some allergy medicine and I want to make sure that I give myself time for it to take effect. Not that it works, because I really don't think it works. But yeah, there's that. I will have more ornaments, more little animal figurines, and I do have some bigger pieces that we'll be doing too. So I will let you guys know when I'm back on, but I want to be able to get this taken care of. Thank you guys. I appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you guys in a little while. Until then, bye for now.